Have you ever looked at your eating habits and wondered, how is this possible? What am I doing wrong here? You're eating less than you did in your 20s. You're not constantly snacking. So why is this happening to me? You may have even cut back on desserts and takeout, which can take a lot of effort. Yet somehow the scale keeps creeping upward. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. One of the biggest complaints people have after turning 40 is that they seem to gain weight more easily than ever before. Many people feel frustrated because they're doing what worked in the past, but the results just aren't there anymore. The good news is that this isn't simply a lack of willpower. There are real changes happening inside your body that can make weight management more challenging as you get older. Today we're going to look at the most common reasons why you may be gaining weight even though you're eating less, and more importantly, what you can do about it. Let's start with one of the biggest factors. The first reason is muscle loss. Starting around age 30, most adults begin to lose muscle mass gradually. This process tends to accelerate after 40 and again after 50. Why does this matter? Because muscle is metabolically very active tissue. In simple terms, muscle burns calories even when you're resting. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body naturally burns throughout the day. When muscle mass decreases, your metabolism slows down. This means your body may require fewer calories than it did 10 or 20 years ago. So even if you're eating less than you used to, it still might be more calories than your body currently needs. This is one reason many people find themselves gaining weight despite eating what seems like a reasonable amount of food. The solution then isn't necessarily to eat less. Instead, focus on preserving and building muscle through resistance training and adequate protein intake. Now, let's move on to another major factor. Your daily activity level may be lower than you realize. This is an area that many people overlook. Many people assume exercise is the main source of calorie burning, but that's not entirely true. A large percentage of the calories you burn each day come from ordinary activities. For example, walking around the house, doing chores, shopping, taking the stairs, standing instead of sitting. As we get older, we often become less active without noticing it. Maybe we drive more. Maybe we spend more time sitting. Maybe work has become more desk-based. These small reductions in movement can add up to hundreds of calories per day. Even if you're eating less food, you may be burning significantly fewer calories than you did years ago. This is why increasing daily movement can be incredibly powerful. Simple habits like walking after meals, taking regular movement breaks, and aiming for a daily step target can make a noticeable difference. The third reason involves hormones. Hormonal changes become increasingly important after 40. For women, menopause can lead to changes in estrogen levels that influence where fat is stored. For men, testosterone levels gradually decline with age. Both of these changes can contribute to increased body fat and reduced muscle mass. Stress hormones also play a role. When you're under constant stress, your body produces more cortisol. High cortisol levels have been associated with increased appetite, cravings, and fat storage, particularly around the abdominal area. Many people focus exclusively on calories, while ignoring stress, sleep, and recovery. But these factors can have a surprisingly large impact on body composition. Speaking of sleep, that's our fourth reason. Poor sleep can make weight gain much more likely. Studies have shown that inadequate sleep can affect hormones that regulate hunger and fullness. Another factor many people overlook. When you're tired, your body often craves high-calorie foods. It's a trap we all fall into. You may feel hungrier throughout the day. You may snack more often. You may have less motivation to exercise. And because you're fatigued, you're likely to move less overall. The result is a perfect storm for gradual weight gain. If you're regularly getting less than 7 hours of quality sleep, improving your sleep habits may be one of the most effective changes you can make. Now let's talk about a sneaky reason many people overlook. Portion sizes. Many people believe they're eating less because they're having fewer meals or avoiding certain foods. But calorie-dense foods can contain a surprising number of calories in very small portions. A handful of nuts, a spoonful of peanut butter, a splash of cooking oil, a few extra servings during dinner. These calories can add up quickly. Sometimes it's not that we're eating large amounts of food. It's that we're eating foods that pack a lot of calories into a small space. This doesn't mean you need to obsessively count calories, but becoming more aware of portion sizes can be eye-opening. Another reason weight gain occurs is that our bodies become more efficient with age. When you repeatedly diet or lose weight and regain it, your body can adapt by becoming more energy efficient. In other words, it learns to do more with fewer calories. This is sometimes referred to as metabolic adaptation. It's one reason crash diets often backfire. You lose weight initially, but your metabolism slows down, making long-term success more difficult. Your body gets used to being deprived of food. Instead of aggressive dieting, a more sustainable approach is usually better. Focus on strength training. Eat adequate protein. Stay active. Prioritize sleep. And make gradual improvements that you can maintain long term. Now here's something important. Many people assume that gaining weight is simply an unavoidable part of aging. That's not entirely true. While aging does create new challenges, many of the factors we've discussed are within your control. You can build muscle. Try starting an exercise program with a concern for muscle. You can walk more. Many of my videos discuss this easy option. You can improve sleep. Many people struggle to maintain their normal sleep patterns as they get older. You can manage stress. You can make smarter food choices. Small changes, repeated consistently, can have a significant impact over time. SD, rather than making drastic changes that you can't maintain. The key is understanding that your body at 50 isn't the same as your body at 25. What worked decades ago may not work today, and that's okay. Success comes from adapting your strategy rather than blaming yourself. So, if you've been wondering why you're gaining weight even though you're eating less, remember this. It may not be about eating less. It may be about moving more, building muscle, sleeping better, managing stress, and giving your body what it needs to function at its best. The scale only tells part of the story. Focus on building a stronger, healthier body, and the weight often takes care of itself. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more practical health and fitness tips designed specifically for adults over 40. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.